Who is it, Chewy? That's Popo? Oh. Hey, Chewy. What do you think, Rocco? Who is that? Is that the Popo? I used to come up here when I first got cancer last year, or first diagnosed with cancer, rather. And this is where I came. This was kind of a refuge for me. I'm standing on the stump of a huge oak tree that they've cut down since. They cut this one down early. But now we got the ambulance around, so Chewy's going to talk a little bit during this show. Chewy likes to talk to the ambulances. But, hey, Chewy, hey, let's let him go this time. Chewy had to take the spot. I can almost promise you that that's going to happen again. We'll try to go through it. Hey, Chewy, come here. Come here. I used to come up here last September, more than a year ago, when I was first diagnosed with cancer, and take Chewy up here, and not so much Rocco, but I take Chewy up, and come here, Rocco, come here. Yeah, Rocco, yeah, and we do Rocco now. And it was kind of a refuge for me. It's just kind of a place where there was a void where I could reflect on everything that was going on with me, and it was all so new and terrible, and I don't even want to think about it. You know, it sucked, and it still kind of sucks. But I wanted to talk a little bit about those types of things and that kind of news and insomnia. I mean, since then I've lost, you know, if you guys watch my journey, I'm always talking about it all the time. I hate to sound too vain, but hey, lost a whole bunch of weight, you know, and you're down like 100 pounds, easy. But more so, you know, I work out constantly, and now I became like kind of obsessed with being fit. A little bit too much. I've had to chill out lately, and that's part of the reason why I don't really sleep great, because I'm in a lot of pain because I work out and I'm almost 50. But before I first got the news that I had cancer, I was actually sleeping kind of good, and I immediately when I was diagnosed, it just switched, and ever since then, I mean, I sleep, but something switched in me, and the thing was feeling that life was too short. See, everybody thinks that, you know, they're gonna die someday, and like, you know, we all kind of go through it and think, oh, you know, I might die, or I'm gonna die, and I know that for a fact that's gonna happen, and I've seen people die, and my loved ones, but when you're faced with it, when when that's put in front of you, however, the cross section of us that got to see that, and I say, I don't want to get too morose about it and say saw the Grim Reaper, but you know, I just kind of faced off with him, and Chewy was there with me up here when I was getting through it. But it just immediately changed in me, something in my subconscious. I didn't even really realize exactly what changed in me, but one of the symptoms of that was my sleep. And like I was saying, I do sleep, but there's just something else. I became excited to get up in the morning. And like right now, over a year later, now that I've had bladder cancer and I've been through surgery and I've gone through therapy, I'm going through therapy, and all the cancer stuff that people have to go through now, there's some drive in me that gets me up in the morning at 4 a.m. 3 or 4 a.m. And I'm just excited. That's when I go to the gym. I'm just excited to go to the gym. And then I had this kind of thought about life before I got cancer. I don't know, man. I was in a hurry a lot, and I never really got to enjoy anything. I was present, but I was just present, you know? And I never really enjoyed anything. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on Chewy because he's mischievous. I never enjoyed anything fully, but now I'm stopping to smell the roses a little bit. I know exactly what that means. It's getting better over time, but I'm on this side of insomnia now. Because what I get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, and it's very much scattered. I get up a lot due to pain and whatever's in my unconscious mind that keeps ticking away about cancer and motivation. I started doing kind of these power naps, so during the day I kind of have to do it, or else it's very difficult to go to work. So if you're having the same problem, even if you're not sleeping for any reason, but if you share this psychosis, if you will, about cancer and thinking you're going to die, and then in my case, what I was saying before, like I was popped out of it, like I had lung spots and I had bladder cancer, and then I got it all removed, and I thought I was going to die until just this last April. So I had April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Just add November, and only for the last 7 months have I really felt like I was going to be alive. And in those 7 months, I work out constantly, too much. So I know that there's still that drive, and I do not want to go that fast anymore, so I'm slowing down. So if you guys have this problem, I tried something today called green noise. Check it out on YouTube. I've listened to like rain and thunder sounds and stuff like that before. It does not suit me because I have very active mind, so I just like think about thunderstorm or something. But green noise is just very mundane. And what I do with these power naps is I don't really sleep, but I kind of go deep into this like almost sleep thing. And I do that for an hour. I just set that aside, and then when I get up, I move a lot slower, and it has helped me. So if you guys have this problem, check it out. If you have this problem, reach out, and I can conversate with you. I can try to help you a little bit with it maybe, and we'll try to get over this insomnia thing. But I'm just glad to be alive.